What is going on, guys? Mr. Crafty for the win here, and today I'm bringing you guys the first episode of How to Survive in Minecraft. Although some of you guys think that may be very simple, and it definitely is, I want to still do a series like that because I think it would definitely be an interesting thing. So let's get right into it. The first thing you need to do in Minecraft is, of course, get down your first tree. That can be done very simply. You just mine a tree with your bare hands. Now we're gonna progress on a little bit. We're gonna make some tools to make this process go a little bit faster. Now, before I even get completely into this series, I want to let those of you know that are pretty much complaining about the Let's Play series that I currently have going on completely disappearing. It's not going to be disappearing at all. It's actually going to be switching off every other day with this How to Survive in Minecraft series. So don't you guys worry, it's not going anywhere, and you guys will definitely still be seeing the Let's Play. So what I recommend doing is once you got your first tree down, make yourself a crafting table. Very simple. All you need is 4 wooden planks, which can be crafted from 1 wooden block. So after you do that, you're going to want to make a pickaxe, dig down till you find stone. Once you find stone, take out that wooden pickaxe and start mining it. You're going to need to get about 20 pieces of stone, so you're going to pretty much be down here. You're going to need 20 pieces. You're going to need stone pretty much for a pickaxe, an axe, a sword, and a furnace. Those are pretty much the things that we're gonna really need at the beginning. So just come down here until you hit stone, dig out like a little bit of a room, and you should get 20 pieces of stone like that. Now, we even found some iron. This is definitely a good thing if you guys can find some iron on the way or along the way. Now, pretty much in Minecraft, this is a little bit of a battle against the clock because you don't have too much time until until it actually turns nighttime. Once it turns nighttime, of course, the monsters come out and you can die very easily. So I want to avoid that and help you guys avoid that. So you definitely want to follow this step by step. It's a very simple process, but you got to make sure you do it within that first night. So once you got your however many stone or cobblestone you got, I'd say at least 20 or over 20. You want to make sure you get yourself a stone pickaxe, a stone shovel, a stone axe, and then you want to make sure you have enough wood. So you're definitely going to want to make some more sticks, and then you want to make sure you have a sword. The crafting table we have over here, and then the furnace we could create once we get our little bit of a shack going. So now that we've got an axe, what you're going to want to do is mine down a few more trees. You're probably going to want to get around like 32 wood, which is definitely a good size, because from 32 wood you can make a pretty small house, which is all we really need, and you can still have a little bit of a style go into it. So this process will go a lot faster now that we have the stone axe. So once you do that, you'll definitely be flying and cruising through here. So we got 17 right now. And you definitely want to make sure that if you find animals along the way, like these pigs, make sure you kill those as well, because they are, of course, going to drop you some food. So might as well pull out this sword and kill them. And you want to make sure you're killing the animals with swords, just so they die a little bit quicker and they don't get away from you guys that easily. So pigs will not always give you food. Cows, on the other hand, are definitely the #1 source of food that you want to go with, but these pigs definitely seem to be doing the trick. So I do think I have a pretty decent amount of wood at this point, so we could pretty much proceed on to building the house. Now, the #1 thing you guys want to look for on the way to actually building the house are some sheep, because those are going to make your night or your night stay. Ooh, there's actually a little bit of a jungle or a sand temple, desert temple. What you're going to want to do is make sure you find some sheep along the way, because if you do find sheep along the way, you actually need 3 pieces of wool to craft yourself a bed, and that's pretty much what we need. So we've got 22 pieces of wood right now, and we're going to make a very simple structure. Now, you guys don't have to follow this part exactly, but you definitely do not need anything bigger than this. So I'm pretty much going to go with a little bit of style here, so I'm going to go up 3 in each corner with regular wood. So you're going to leave 3 blocks in the middle, and then on this side go up 3 again. And you're going to leave about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and then do the same thing in these corners. Make sure you have your inventory all set up as well. So let me get an axe back down here, and make sure that these are placed with style. So the one thing that you guys are going to notice that's different from a Let's Play in this series is that I'm not really going to be going for really awesome houses or really awesome builds. It's going to be very, very simple. I'm just going to get these builds pretty much to the point. so everything looks nice. So what you're going to want to do after this, if you guys are copying me exactly, just build a little bit of a wall like that with a one space for a window, and then over here you'll pretty much have a 3 wide window, and then same thing on this side, and then the front, of course, you will have a door. So this is going to be a little bit of a shelter. Inside, it will definitely hold just about everything you need in Minecraft. It will hold your bed, it will hold some chests, it will hold a crafting table, a furnace, and you could even get a mine going within the interior of here. So what I recommend doing now is actually taking a block of your choice. We actually need a little bit more wood, so let's go get some of that. I'm pretty much going to go with some regular wooden planks, probably birch as my roof, but you guys can go with whatever you want. Like I said, this house I'm doing over here is just a little bit of a template or a demo, so take a building block that is not really too valuable, and get back up here and just build up these corners one more. And from here, what you can actually do is take any block of your choice, like I said, and you actually want to just build along like this, but I definitely want to make sure I get this ceiling or this siding up a little bit more. So let me just make sure this looks all perfect and nice, and then take your block of your choice, put the roof on, because mobs will be able to spawn on the interior of here if you do not get a roof on here. So you definitely want to make sure a roof is on or properly placed onto this house. I need a little bit more wood, just a little bit. So I do need to get a birch tree and an oak tree. So as you guys can tell, the clock is already starting to wind down, so we definitely need to get our #1 thing, which is sheep. And if you don't find sheep on the first night, there are some alternatives that you can actually do to survive that first night, and I will tell you guys those in a second. So if you actually do not get to get those sheep before the clock winds down, what you actually need to do is pretty much stay in your house, just wait out the night, or you could be a little bit more efficient. And what I suggest doing is taking a little bit of a trip down to a mine, and actually try and start off by finding some gems and things like that. Not gems, but some resources like coal and iron and things like that to upgrade in the future. So let me just get this the ceiling on. I think we need a little bit more. So that should finish it up. Now we could actually start moving in. So what you're going to want to do is place a crafting table and a furnace here, and then a spot in the middle is going to be for the bed. So there is our furnace. We also need to get some coal and torches. What I suggest doing, if you guys cannot find coal, the way to find coal actually is to go a little bit underground, but you can also find that at the surface. So you do see sort of a mountain, I guess, on the side or whatever. You can find coal in there, pretty much anywhere, but if you guys cannot find coal, what I recommend doing is taking some wood and placing it in a furnace. You need wood and wooden planks. And if you put those two together, not in that order, you gotta switch it around actually, it will actually start smelting some charcoal, which does the same exact thing as coal. So let's make sure we got a door on this house. Probably go with this type of wood because we're not using it for too much. So once you got the door on the house, there's your shelter, pretty much complete at that point. Let me just get a little bit nicer entrance over here, take some sand and place it in the front. Once you got this little shelter going, you want to start actually cooking your food and maybe even finding some sheep. But once you got this food, we got 9 pieces of pork, which is definitely more than enough. So you're going to want to pretty much divide these two in half. So you're going to make pretty much 8, well, in my case, I'm going to make 8 torches, and then I'm going to keep 2 pieces of coal or charcoal to actually cook our food, because cooking the food obviously does do a little bit more, it's a little bit more efficient, gives you a little bit more hunger or hunger bars back. So definitely something you want to look into, I guess. We do want to go on a little bit of a trip to find some sheep. Now, we don't want to venture too far from our house because the sun will set, and we've got until it goes down to actually find a bed, and I don't know if we will actually be able to find one on the first night. Like I said, though, it's not a big deal if you don't. Let me take this apple and eat it up. It's not a big deal if you do not find a bunch of sheep the first night. You could always just go down into a mine, which I guess is what is going to happen with us. So if you guys don't find them sheep, which, well, if you do find the sheep, it's obviously a better thing. Just go to sleep right away. But if you cannot seem to find sheep in the few hours or the first night, just go straight down to, or start making your mine, I guess you could say. So these torches that we made, the 8, you want to light up inside your house and around your house to prevent mobs from spawning. That is definitely #1 tip I could give you guys. You do not want mobs near your house, especially if you are playing on a very high difficulty like hard, which I am on right now. You definitely do not want to be dealing with mobs. So you definitely want to put a little bit more torches or a few more torches around the house, but that should definitely be good. But that's going to be it for the first episode. We sort of survived the first night. If I did have a bed, I could go straight to bed and just get this night over with, but unfortunately I don't, so I'll either stay in here, but in the next episode we're actually going to go down to the mine, or start a mine, and from that point on we will actually start finding diamonds and things like that. I'm going to get you guys set and ready to survive in Minecraft in no time. So if you guys did enjoy this first episode, definitely leave me a like rating. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mr. Crafty for the win, and I'm signing out. Peace, guys.